Welcome to WCW Thunder. Kicking things off this week, the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre, he's got to be riding high off his victory at Survivor Series. His team, consisting of Shinsuke Nakamura, Dirty Dom, and Despicable Ray, defeating the team from WWE, which consisted of Randy Orton, Sheamus, WWE Intercontinental Champion Seth freaking Rollins, and WWE United States Champion Braun Strowman. And the team from WCW was victorious in that traditional Survivor Series elimination tag match. And here tonight, McIntyre will square off against Femi. It's not surprising that McIntyre was on the winning team. He's had a hell of a year here in WCW. He was the WCW United States Champion for 10 months before losing that title back at Halloween Havoc to main event Jey Uso. Now that Survivor Series is in the rear view, you know McIntyre has got his sights set on what's next for him. And you got to think the Royal Rumble at the forefront of his mind to maybe position himself back in the main event picture. Like I said, he's had a hell of a year. He's been maybe, if not the MVP of WCW, one of them over the last year. Only a 2 count there on Femi. Goes to the corner. Hits the Claymore. And that could be it. Drew McIntyre with the victory as he defeats Femi here in our opening match on Thunder. Next, we're going to see Sonya Deville, former Miss Money in the Bank, former one-time WCW Women's Champion. She'll be taking on Michin. As these two ladies get ready to tee it off. I want to give a shout out to Terrence from Terrence Too Nice TV. Former 2-time WCW guest general manager in our universe. He's made the selections for WCW the last 2 drafts. And he is in on every video we do when they premiere, and he's always got a comment during the premiere time, so I always appreciate the fact that he's here for that. So let's give him a shout out. If you would like to be shouted out in a future video, then leave a comment, and who knows, maybe next time I'll be shouting out you. Michin with a knee to the face. While we are just a few days removed from Survivor Series, the train keeps rolling, and the Starrcade card starting to come into focus. We saw earlier this week on Nitro, it looks like we've got a main event. We're going to get that rematch between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles for the WCW World title. This time, will be a no disqualification match after their controversial match back at Halloween Havoc. No LA Knight this time as guest referee, so maybe in AJ's mind, he'll get a fair shot at Cody Rhodes. Sonya with the victory here. She defeats Michin. Next, we've got another of our first round tag team tournament matches. And this one, like all the first round matches, they are tables matches. What we'll have between this week's shows and next week's shows: 4 first round tables matches. And then the winning teams from those 4 matches will meet in 2 ladder matches. And the winners coming out of the ladder matches will join the Dudleys at Starrcade as they put the WCW tag team titles on the line in a tag team TLC match. Otis sent into the corner. On Nitro, AOP defeated the War Raiders to move on to round 2. Now Alpha Academy and Street Profits looking to join them in the second round. The Profits are former WCW Tag Team Champions, also former WWE Tag Team Champions. Alpha Academy, in our universe, still fairly new as a team. We just saw Tozawa make his debut a couple months back. But he has been in training, so this could be a great opportunity for Alpha Academy to put their name on the tag team map. Montez Ford slams Tozawa on top of the table. But you got to put your opponent through the table, and it did not break. So this match will continue. Dawkins sending Otis into the table. Gets him up in a suplex. And that time the table does break. The second time was the charm for the Street Profits as they move on to the second round.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring.
Next, it's our main event.
The LWO from San Diego,
Dirty Dom,
weighing in at 200 pounds.
as we mentioned earlier, a part of the team with Drew McIntyre that was victorious at Survivor Series in his elimination tag match. Has been running his mouth all week on social media, blaming the men's War Games match loss on R-Truth. So Truth went to WCW management and he said he didn't care. Whether it was Tom or it was Nick Mysterio, he would take on either one. It's neither Tom nor Nick, but Dominik that he gets this week. Look, let's keep it real. The loss doesn't fall on Truth's shoulders. I know there's been a lot of discussion, a lot of hot takes on whether Cody adding Truth to the team was a wise move. But he proved himself. Picked up wins against Santos Escobar, and Grayson Waller, and Drew McIntyre. Truth now, I think, maybe making a mistake. He should have maybe let Dom get counted out here, but goes out to bring him back into the ring. But he also proved to have Jay's back last week on SmackDown, where they would fire the first shot against WWE when they attacked Jacob Fatu out in the parking lot ahead of Survivor Series, ahead of War Games. Again, maybe not a conventional choice, but when you're in a fight, you're in a war, and you're in that foxhole, you want to know that the guy next to you is somebody that has your back. And that's exactly what you get with R-Truth. Got to think Truth maybe regretting his decision to bail Dom out and not take the count-out victory. Dom grabbing the leg. And Dirty Dom with the win. And now look, his despicable dad sliding a chair into the ring. The LWO not happy with just a win. They're looking to do more damage, but here comes main event Jey Uso with the much-needed save. And just like Truth had Jey's back, Jey returning the favor here on Thunder.